Last month, my friends and I decided to start a book club too, enrich our minds and maybe finally finish something other than a BuzzFeed quiz. We gathered every Thursday night at my place, each armed with a copy of The Great Gatsby and the kind of intellectual enthusiasm you only see right before someone suggests turning it into a drinking game. The first meeting went well enough, if you count arguing over whether Gatsby was a tragic hero or just a guy who really needed better friends as well enough. But by the second meeting, things took a turn. It started innocently enough when Mark showed up without his book, claiming he'd accidentally recycled it. In his defense, he did bring something to read, a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We all laughed, but before I knew it, Sarah was reading the ingredients aloud in her best NPR voice, and Dave began passionately debating whether partially hydrogenated vegetable oil was a metaphor for the American dream. I tried to steer us back to Fitzgerald, but someone asked if cereal mascots could be held morally accountable for sugar addiction, and suddenly our discussion was less literary critique and more morality court for breakfast icons. The debate escalated. Mark argued that Toucan Sam's relentless pursuit of Fruit Loops was an obvious case of enabling, while Sarah insisted he was merely a misunderstood advocate for fruit-flavored unity. Dave, meanwhile, pointed out that Tony the Tiger had never actually been seen eating Frosted Flakes, which led to a 30-minute tangent on whether mascots should be required to practice what they preach. By the end of the night, we'd formed a tribunal to judge the entire cereal aisle, and I'm pretty sure we almost called a lawyer to file a class action suit against Snap, Crackle, and Pop for noise pollution. So now, every Thursday, our book club meets to read the backs of whatever cereal boxes people can smuggle in from their pantries, and we've officially banned all literary works longer than 200 words. At this point, if anyone brings up The Great Gatsby, we just assume they're talking about the latest limited edition marshmallow shape. But on the bright side, I finally know what riboflavin is, and honestly, it's the most substance we've gotten out of this club so far.